Okay, back in the shop. So I don't know if you can hear it, but we're in the middle of like a sandstorm right now. The weather to the north of us is super crappy. The Cascades are getting all kinds of snow. It's just kind of moving down the mountain range between Nevada and California. We don't have any moisture or anything, but we just got a lot of wind, and it super sucks. It's supposed to fade off this afternoon, but in the meantime, I'm going to take the opportunity to get the new window nets put in. We have to go to this style because they're not allowing the mesh ones anymore, which sucks because you can't see through these. But to get these to put in, I have to change the latch mechanism. So this has to go here. So basically what that means is I gotta rebuild the entire mounting system. So I'm gonna take the opportunity when I do that to add a new 1 3/4 inch bar out here and bend it down. It's something that I've been wanting to do because it adds more structural integrity to the outer portion of the roll cage. So I've got some tube here, and that's what I'm gonna do, get the window nets all done, and then now that things are dry, we can go out and do some testing. But the good news is I fired this thing up and ran it. Ran the drivetrain on the jack stands, got the wheels rolling, got everything powered up to operating temperature. The alternator and electrical system is now putting out 14.5 volts. It ranges anywhere from 13.5 to 14.5, but we're getting plenty of electricity now, so that's good. Ended up being a bad battery and then a jumper that wasn't put on the battery. So stupid little thing like that. No oil leaks, no power steering leaks, no coolant leaks. Yeah, I think everything's looking really good. All the tires are up to snuff, ready to go. Bead locks, we don't have any more leaks on any tires. Everything's looking really good. So yeah, just getting everything dialed in. Fuel exterminators all put on. We did have a change in our schedule. We were gonna run the Silver State 300, but logistically it's just a bad timing for the team to get down here and stuff. And really I wanna test the hell out of this truck. So we're 100% at the next race. I'm not gonna let everybody down again. So then we rescheduled to do what's it called? The Pahrump to Tonopah, and then the Tonopah to Tonopah race. It's a legacy race. We were thinking about doing that early next month, but I think we're just gonna postpone that and wait till the race in June. And I can't remember which one that is, but it gives us another couple months to really dial things in and test this thing a lot. So, which I really wanna do. I wanna go out and just shake it down and put quite a few 100 miles on it and get it going. It's what it needs. It's what it's should have done a long time ago. So enough rambling. I'm gonna get going on this window nets, get the tubing put in. I'm gonna take these nets out and put Lexan here so they're clear. Main reason is this style window net is really difficult to see through. It looks like you can see through it pretty well, but you really can't, especially when you're this close to it. And we need to be able to see our rearview mirror, so I'm gonna try to replace these with Lexan so we can see better. But yeah, these are the ones we got to run now, and they're up to date. The mesh ones are so much better, but whatever. They don't want us using them, so that's where we're at. One more thing, I'm going to put out another video here real soon. An update on the company, Parabellum Racecraft LLC, and our new sponsorship, our new partnership with a really good friend of mine, Henry and Torcon Industries. We partnered up to build our components just because to keep production up, I can't keep up with it. And we've come out with a bunch of new product designs as far as suspension components and even a full chassis that's gonna be a weld-it-yourself setup. So I'll get more into that in the next video and show you pictures of all of our engineered components, and they're fully engineered. A lot of time, money, and equipment has been invested in this partnership, and we're about ready to launch a lot of our components. That's what some of this stuff is here. I'm gonna weld up a couple sets so we can have them for display to go to shows, and then yeah, anyway, I'll get to it. I'll explain more later. But for now, let's get these window nets done and try not to blow off the face of the planet. All right, let's do it. Okay, I'm working on the window nets, and I was recording everything that I did, and I had an SD card situation. I had to reformat the SD card, so I lost like, I don't know, over 9 hours of really good footage of not just the window nets but other stuff, so that's a real bummer. But anyway, I'll catch you up what I did. I added these bars here, reinforced them into the chassis, and then that enables me to build this window net latch, and it's with the Heim right there, and that way it just pivots down and then latches up there. Yeah, it's a lot easier because before you had this little hole, well, it was right here, the old one, and with your helmet and neck restraint and everything on, it's really difficult to look behind you to try to get that thing in. So this is kind of like the latest thing that everybody's doing, is they put a hinge right there with the Heim or whatever, and then it just pivots out of the way. Makes it a lot easier. It's just a one latch mechanism. So yeah, so finally got the camera situation figured out. I'll film the rest of it, and yeah, and then hopefully probably go out and run it a little bit today. Hopefully the weather's nice. It's supposed to be in the 70s for quite a while. I don't think we have any storms coming in, so hopefully the weather is getting back to Mojave Desert norm. So, all right, here we go.
If I Okay.